Airbnb paid for with points? Yes, really. If you have Capital One miles, you might already be sitting on free Airbnb stays. Most people think you can only use your credit card points through travel portals or transfer partners, but there's actually a way more flexible option through Capital One's Travel Purchase Eraser. First, you're going to book your Airbnb like you normally would and make sure to use your Capital One Venture or Venture X card at checkout. Once the charge posts, you can go into your Capital One app like this. Then you're going to go to the bottom and click on Rewards. And then on the next page, click on Redeem. Then you're going right over here to click on Cover Travel Purchase. Then all of your transactions that are coded under travel will pop up like this. So you can find your Airbnb transaction like this one here. Then you would click on the transaction that you'd like to use your miles to cover and then hit continue to apply your miles and erase the charge. Plus, you can do this up to 90 days after you make the purchase, so you have time to earn even more miles to cover the trip expense after you book it. Now, you are only getting 1 cent per mile doing it this way, and to some, that might seem like a waste of miles, but hear me out. Even though the math is 1 cent per mile, I actually think there's a lot of value in using your Capital One miles this way. Let me give you a real life example. My family and I stayed at an Airbnb over spring break. We actually stayed in 2 different Airbnbs on Kauai. Anyways, if we had stayed at the Grand Hyatt Kauai Resort, we would have spent 45,000 Chase points per night and had to squeeze my family of 4, which includes 2 adult teens, into a single room for a week, which would have totaled over 315,000 Chase points for our week stay. Even though that would have been getting close to 2 cents per Chase point in value, it's not the most comfortable living situation for our family. Instead, we were able to book 2 Airbnbs in different locations on the island. The first, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house within 2 blocks of the beach on the West Shore, and the second, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Princeville. So we were able to spread out, had a full kitchen and laundry at our dispense, and all the beach supplies we needed included. The total cost for our whole week, $2,056.72. After using a $200 Airbnb gift card I got with a $200 splurge credit from another card, I was able to pay for my entire stay with just over 205,000 Capital One miles. Instead of the 315,000 Chase points it would have cost me to have a free hotel stay at the resort. Plus, you're earning miles by paying for the reservation with your Venture or Venture X card. And pro tip, if you're booking a Vrbo instead, there are often cashback deals for Vrbo on Rakuten, so you can stack points. So yeah, the next time you book an Airbnb, remember you can cover it with miles through Capital One's Travel Purchase Eraser. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and let me know if you've used this method to pay for your vacation rentals. I hope this was helpful. If so, make sure you're following me for more tips to maximize your points and credit card rewards so that you can travel better for less.